Hey everyone, welcome back to GMN News. I'm Daniel. Here's your quick weekly rundown of what's new in gaming. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our top headlines of this week in July. For this week, Microsoft just cut thousands of jobs across the company this week, including many in its Xbox division, marking one of the largest workforce reductions in its gaming arm's history. This week was a pretty bad week to be an Xbox worker, as Microsoft lays off thousands of employees across the company, many of whom were parts of the gaming division. This affected studios including Forza Motorsport developer Turn 10, as well as Rare, where ongoing project Everwild was cancelled by studio bosses. Additionally, Microsoft's Perfect Dark reboot was shut down, and its developer, The Initiative, closed its doors. Suffice it to say, this is a huge, sweeping wave of layoffs that's bound to have a massive impact on the company and its employees. So this is around 9,000 employees that were let go this week. So I hope in the near future they are well taken care of. Let's talk about Ubisoft harassment conventions. This is a weird one to talk about because this is including any harassment issues with Ubisoft. The three former Ubisoft executives were found guilty of enabling a culture of sexual and psychological harassment, receiving suspended sentences and fines. So those three former executives at the video game company Ubisoft have been given suspended prison sentences for enabling a culture of sexual and psychological harassment in the workplace at the end of the first big trial to stem from the Me Too movement in the gaming industry. The core in, I can't even say it right, Bobigny at North in Paris had heard how the former executives used their position to bully or sexually harass staff, leaving women terrified and feeling like pieces of meat. I'm quoting this in an actual article that I'm reading here, so I will link that in the description. How you guys think about this? As I'm moving forward, I've never really liked Ubisoft games in particular, just because the way they're making it, they don't have the same passion how they had it before when they were making their old Assassin's Creed games, unlike their old one. I mean, their new one that came out, but their old games are way better than their current ones right now, since I'm pretty sure now they're having lawsuits and having these little affairs and whatnot. So currently I'm just gonna stay away, and you guys should stay away from Ubisoft, just so we can give a visualization that you guys suck, in my opinion. But nevertheless, let's move on. Here's another bit of news that Anthem servers are now shutting down permanently. EA and BioWare announced that live service shooter Anthem will have its servers permanently closed in January 12th of next year of 2026, ending all online support for the title. And no, you can't get a refund if you purchase the game, unfortunately. So Anthem had so many problems, of course, and it's not shocking that eventually EA killed it instead of tripling down with more major updates. But now EA has ended things for the second time for good. It has just been announced that Anthem servers will be shut down entirely on the 12th of January, which is 6 months from now. The game has still been able to be played all this time, even if it's death in, I believe, in February 2021. But now you can still play it now. I'm sure nobody will play it or even buy it, but hey, might as well try it right when it's gone. If you want to try it, be my guest. I already have it for free in my console when I had it on PS Plus, so I'm gonna try it, and I might just give my critique on it in the near future. But go ahead and try it out, and until the servers are shutting down. Let's look at the upcoming releases, the game launches you don't want to miss. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is now out on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and unfortunately the Switch. This game is a remastered collection that brings updated versions of the iconic early 2000s. This game includes both games, obviously, which is the Tony Hawk Skater Pro 3 and then Pro Skater 4, which is now modernized to the latest consoles and or PCs. This game has high energy, combo driven skate gameplay. The combo mechanics are richer and more rewarding than the previous remasters. If you do appreciate crossplay, this game does have crossplay with 8-player lobbies. So if you really like to have that experience in skating again, having that momentum again when you were a kid or when you were an early teenager in that year in the early 2000s, this game's for you. Missile Command Delta, a modern strategic reimagining of Atari's 1980s arcade classic, transforming a fast-paced shooter into a suspenseful, turn-based tactical puzzle game with mystery and exploration embedded in a Cold War era setting. So if you're a strategy puzzle fan looking for like a thoughtfully designed defensive gameplay, then this game is for you. Donkey Kong Bananza is an upcoming 3D action adventure platformer developed by Nintendo, which is the team behind Super Mario Odyssey, exclusively for the Nintendo 2, launching July 17. Donkey Kong and a young Pauline journey beneath Inget Isle's surface after a heist by Void Co., a gang of ape villains who stole golden banana-shaped vanadium gems. The objective here is to recover these gems and reach the planet's core, rumored to grant wishes. So basically like having Shenron grant you any wish you want. So yeah, if you love open world platformers like Super Mario Odyssey and enjoy dynamic environments where you can destroy fuel, destroy any platform around you, then Donkey Kong Bananza is the game for you. Killing Floor 3, our first-person survival horror co-op, which is a solo or up to 6 players, battling waves of Grotesque Quo, I can't say that correctly, bioengineered zombies known as Zeds. This game's adaptive wave difficulty scales with team size. After waves, you regroup in a hub called the Stronghold to prep. You can buy ammo, set traps, deploy sentry guns, and choose missions. You can play as one of the several specialists, each with unique weapons and abilities. So for example, there's a ninja with swords and with a grappling hook. This game comes out on July 24th. I can't wait to play this game after such a long time. I had to wait for this. Let's go ahead and start with the deals and freebies that you're going to get this month of July.
Help me!
I'm not sure I can do this.
Honor your oath or bring me back, but don't leave me like this. Something's there.
Something alive.
No,
to Night City.
In Night City, the rules are different. Stakes are higher.
The only limit to what you can do is what you're willing to become. Stronger, faster, better.
Yeah. So go ahead and play. But don't forget,
The future is yours for the taking.